We are continuing our tour here, and Brainlair Books is a staple here in Michiana, and I love what you guys do here, Kathy.
Thank you.
It's really such an important thing that you guys have offered to the community in being that local bookstore. Tell us more about why you have this business.
Several years ago, I have a daughter who's 30 now, but when she was in school, she could never find a book that represented who she was. She's biracial. And so I set out to find those books after doing research showing that people who don't see themselves in books have a hard time understanding their place. And so I wanted to make sure that all kids could be represented in books. And so we started that way as a librarian, and then quit my job after 2016 to try to do it on a bigger scale.
And this is what you guys are doing here.
Yes.
I love it. And you really address everyone. There's children's
try
books here
to.
too, right?
Yeah. We started as a children's only bookstore.
Oh, really?
So we
I
were
didn't know
downtown on Jefferson.
I remember
yeah,
that,
that
yeah.
was kids only. And then
Okay.
we brought in some adult books. And then when we moved here, we went more adult and less kids.
Okay, so tell us some of the books that you guys might have here. You want to show us around a little bit?
If
you
you
guys,
want.
I mean, you guys even have other stuff too. You have some
We do.
goodies
we
and
do.
gifts.
I try to find things that complement books to make the book more, which I'm a huge fan of books, read a lot, and so books
Okay.
are my thing. But I'm like, okay, what else can we get that might go with it? Candles, of course. And we have our thing is come for the book, stay for the sarcasm. So we have very
I love
irreverent,
that.
off the wall kind of gifts as well as regular things. Right now we're highlighting a lot of voices that are queer.
Okay.
So, and we are looking for different types of queer voices too, because we want to make sure the more stories you read about, research shows fiction builds empathy, right? And so the more fictional stories you read about people, the more empathy you have towards them. And so that's kind of why we do more fiction than nonfiction, because it's easier to hide behind numbers when you're doing nonfiction. You could set yourself off, this is just data, this is just this is what people I don't really care about.
Yeah.
But fiction brings you in with it, and you learn more about that person, you learn more about that culture, about that voice, and then that helps you when you see people to make that transition to...
Wonderful. What a wonderful thing that you have. So I love this. So let's walk over here a little bit. So you have some nice walls here.
Yeah, so this is kind of like starts with what's new in, what we just got in. You can see we have some signed copies. V.E. Schwab is one of my favorite authors.
Do you guys
We
have
that.
authors come in?
We have authors come in. We just did Ibram Kendi, who wrote Stamped from the Beginning. He was just here in May.
Oh, wow.
So before that, we had Jason Reynolds. We partnered with the library on a lot of things, too. So we had Jason Reynolds. We have an author coming at the end of this month, Nevo. Will be here.
Great.
So, yeah.
All right, let's keep walking down here.
So the stores arranged in things I like. So we start with romance.
This is all Kathy's like.
It is romance, sci-fi, fantasy, general lit fic. I think it's mysteries next, and then historical.
Okay, so
Then
a
it
really
goes
wide
down there.
variety.
Yeah, we have poetry, we have graphic novels. These are all young adult and kid books. That is nonfiction
this is like all the stuff
over
my
there.
kids are reading, right?
So yes,
Yeah. And if somebody wanted to order a book, they could do that too.
That's on our website. We have a full-fledged e-commerce website. You could order any book that's in print, unless it's a book that goes against the marginalized voices that I'm uplifting. So then we won't order it. We may send you to someone else, unless we think that book is really harmful. If it's super harmful, I just say, no, we can't order that for you.
And why is it important for you guys to have a bookstore like this?
Is it important for me?
I know
When I
it's
was younger,
important.
yes.
For us. Yes.
No, I think it's important so that people can easily find other voices, right? When you go to a bigger bookstore that carries everything, it's difficult for you to find something that's not on the New York Times bestseller list or that Book Talk is talking about. Yeah. So this way, which we follow what Book Talk is talking about, so then I can say to you, oh, you like this Book Talk book. Here's this other book that's also similar to that. And we carry some of those books as well. We have some romantasy, but to help people just find it but easier.
Yeah.
If you have to search for it, a lot of times you won't look for it. And so you just go with what's available and what's in front of you. So I want to center those voices.
So if I'm to come in, or anybody else out there, if you guys want to come in, and you're like, I want to read a book, and I don't really know, an author or a title, but can you help me figure out what might be a good selection? Is that something you guys can help with?
I usually say, tell me what things you like to do.
Okay.
Tell me what things you don't like to do. What's your last movie that you liked? I ask different questions so then I can see, oh, okay, this
You
person...
really are a librarian.
this person likes artificial intelligence or robots or whatever. Oh, they like romance, but they only like this kind of romance. Let me find this for them. Is it contemporary, historical? I try to ask you questions that will lead me to giving you usually I overwhelm people with 10 books that kind of have what I think would be your vibe.
Make it your list.
Right?
Your
and you
list
just sit
there.
and look through them and decide.
Okay. Now, when can people visit you? How can they get more information?
We are open Wednesdays through Saturdays. Wednesday through Friday, we're open 12 to 6. Saturday and Sunday, we're open 11 to 4.
All right. And everybody can come to your website to get
Everybody
more information.
can come to our website, www.brainlerbooks.com. We're Brainler Books everywhere. So on Instagram, on Facebook.
And keep
TikTok.
supporting our local businesses
Please.
like you guys. This
Yes,
is just
please.
wonderful.
That's what keeps us here. Right?
Absolutely. Thank you, Kathy.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.